Alright, so we're back. This is episode 2 of the Vlog a Day series. I decided to make a vlog every single day until the new year. So, like I said, this is episode 2. Make sure you tune in to yesterday's episode if you missed it, and all the future episodes of this week. So, today's topic is going to be the top 10 hip-hop albums of 2010. So, we're gonna get right into this list. And I want to comment initially that this is top 10 hip-hop albums / mixtapes. Okay, some of these are mixtapes, and the simple fact is some of them are better than the albums. So there are mixtapes on this list as well. Alright, so we're gonna go 10 to 1. Let's start right now. So this first album is on here for the simple fact that it got rave reviews, whatever. I've been very vocal on how I don't really like this album, but everyone else seems to like it, and I was coming to a point where I had to just get a number 10. So, you may not like it, but number 10 is My Beautiful Dark and Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West. Alright, so like I said, I'm not really too particular about this album. I actually feel that it's his worst album. Not saying that it's a bad album, but out of all his albums, I think this is the worst one. I really don't like it. It's only 3, maybe 4 songs that I can even put up with on the album. It's been getting a lot of 5-star perfect ratings and everything. So for that simple fact, I said, you know what, I'm just going to put it on there at number 10 to say it's on there, but I really don't like this album personally. That's my opinion. But anyway, so number 9, alright, this number 9, I could not leave one without the other, so I decided to make it a tie. Number 9 is 2 albums. One is an album, one is a mixtape. So the album is Apollo Kids by Ghostface Killah. Alright, so this album actually just came out like last week or the week before that. Very, very nice album. Production is great. Soul samples, real tough rhymes. Ghostface, Method Man's on there, Redman's on there. Raekwon, amongst other people. So definitely check that out. Alright, let's see, the mixtape that's tied for number 9 is going to be Finally Famous Volume 3 by Big Sean. Okay, Big Sean is a great up-and-coming rapper. He's from Detroit. Great mixtape hosted by Don Cannon. Highly recommend you check this out if you haven't already, as well as Finally Famous Volume 2 and 1. Great features. Tiger is on there from Young Money. Drake is on there. Currency is on there. Chip the Ripper's on there. It's a great mixtape. Definitely. And better than some albums. That's why it made it to the list. Alright, number 8 is going to be one of the most slept on albums of this entire year. It's The Hunger for More 2 by Lloyd Banks. Okay, this is the sequel to his album, 2004 album, The Hunger for More. Definitely one of the most slept on albums on here. It's not the same G-Unit type of thing that you would have seen a couple of years ago. He's back and better than ever. Lyricism is great production. My only complaint is there's features on almost every single song, which makes me wonder, can he make a good song by himself? Who knows? But this is a great album. Definitely check this out. A lot of people are sleeping on it, but it's definitely a nice album. Alright, number 7 is going to be Thank Me Later by Drake, Drizzy Drake Rogers. So this came out over the summer. Very anticipated. Make sure you listen to So Far Gone, Comeback Season, his mixtapes. Very anticipated for the album. A lot of people complain because there's a little bit of singing along with the rapping, but if you remember, So Far Gone sounds just like that. There's a little bit of singing, a little bit of rapping. Personally, I wish he rapped more, because when he raps, you're almost stuck on every single word he's saying, because he says some nice stuff. But you forget, too, that that's one of the reasons that Drake appealed to people when he first came out, because he sings and he raps. He can arguably kind of sing, maybe not, whatever, but he can rap a lot, too. So, features from Nicki Minaj, of course, Young Money, Lil Wayne is on there, whatever, but great album. Definitely check it out. Alright, number 6. Another very slept on album for whatever reason. It's Trill O.G by Bun B. Okay, number 6 is Trill O.G by Bun B. This is the third of his Trill series. The first one was Trill. The second one is 2 Trill. This is Trill O.G. Also, you can say it as one word, Trill O.G. Trill O.G is trilogy, so it's the third one. This is rumored to be the last of the Trill series. He's going to call the fourth one something else, is what I hear. But definitely great album. It's very slept on. Great production. You know, Bun B loves to do a bunch of features, so Drake is on there. Raekwon is on there. Yo Gotti, Gucci Mane. It's a bunch of people on there. You should definitely check out the other two in the Trill series if you haven't. And definitely check this one out too, because like I said, a lot of people are sleeping on it. But Bun B is definitely a great album to have. Alright, we're in the top 5. So the number 5 album on the list is going to be The Adventures of Bobby Ray by B.o.B. Okay? A lot of people sleep on this album too for whatever reason. A lot of people don't like the way Bobby Ray raps or his flow, or I don't know, it's kind of backpack, but it's not really backpack. It's really some of his beats and some of his, you know, but it has substance to it. It's not just your average everyday thing. So you have to definitely like that kind of hip hop, I think, to maybe get exposed to it and like it for its full value. But don't sleep on it. It's a nice album. It's very interesting. Could be compared to along the likes of like a Lupe or like a Kid Cudi, something like that. If you like those, you'll probably like this too. It kind of flew under the radar a little bit. You know, his radio singles are one thing, but if you listen to the album, it's a nice body of work. It's definitely a nice body of work. So pick that up, Adventures of Bobby Ray by B.o.B. Alright, the number 4 is a mixtape. Alright, it's Friday Night Lights by J. Cole. Alright, this actually just came out maybe a month, 2 months ago. Out of nowhere. J. Cole was supposed to be releasing his album entitled Cold World or The Blow Up, whichever one he decides to call it. And he didn't even make an announcement, and he just dropped a mixtape on like a Friday. And it's very, very nice. Very, very nice. Highly recommend you pick that up if you're into J. Cole, if you're into lyricism, if you're into underground, whatever. Or if you're just a hip-hop head like me, definitely pick up the J. Cole, and it's a free download. You can go livemixtapes.com. You can go datpiff.com. I can put some links in this video so you can check it out. Friday Night Lights by J. Cole. Definitely check that out. Alright, so we're in the top 3. Alright, and I'm going to actually... No, I'm not going to say that. Okay, so the number 3, definitely one of my bangers throughout this year. I was just listening to it the day before yesterday. Number 3 is Cushion Orange Juice by Wiz Khalifa. Alright, so you may know Wiz Khalifa. He's really upcoming in the game right now. He's got a song out, Black and Yellow, which is blazing the airwaves. But he dropped this mixtape back in April, and it was trending on Twitter forever. This is a great, definitely. No words here, just download it, period. Cushion Orange Juice by Wiz Khalifa. Only complaint, he does talk about smoking kind of a lot. That's why it didn't make it to 2 or 1, I think, because substance could be a little bit more, but definitely you can't fault it because it's still a great, you can listen to every single song. Okay? Number 2 is Recovery by Eminem. Alright, so Eminem is back. This is different than all of his other albums. It's not a lot of that Slim Shady kind of foolishness, if you will. Some people don't really like that. It's lyricism. Every track, you can't really compare it to, like I said, because it's not really Slim Shady or any of that other stuff. He's rapping, period. It's rocking. No needs. The beats are tight. You know it's Dre, it's Shady, it's Aftermath. Eminem, Recovery, get it, period. Alright, and the number 1 album / mixtape of this year, hip-hop, is going to be More About Nothing by Wale. Alright, a lot of people are sleeping on Wale, and their eyes were opened after this mixtape dropped. This is the sequel to his mixtape, came out in 2007, called The Mixtape About Nothing. So this one is called More About Nothing. It's great, period. I've exhausted it so much that I almost don't even want to hear it anymore. But I had to listen to it again just for this, because it is what it is. But I'm running out of time on this video. Make sure you check out episode 3. I'm going to put some links in the bottom. Enjoy. Happy New Year. And tune in for tomorrow's episode. Peace.